So, I'm just going to go over the moves that were made yesterday because I really didn't have a chance to comment, and I promise you guys the Stephen A. Smith rebuttal is coming tonight. Unfortunately, my mic cord is broken, so I'm going to have to use my laptop mic. I'm just warning you. Either way, so AB to the Bills. Good for the Bills. They get a talented wide receiver. They really haven't had a talented wideout since Reed and Don Beebe, in my mind. I mean, they've had decent guys, but none to their caliber, in my mind. None that I can think of off the top of my head, at least. So, good for them. They get a talented wide receiver. Helps Josh Allen out. That's good and all. My problem with AB is, can he be the locker room guy the Bills need? Because the Bills are building to something. So, can he be that locker room guy they need? I don't know. Can he add some leadership? Is he going to be outspoken like he was with the Steelers? Because if not, the scenario is going to end the same. So, I don't know. But, I really do hope it works out for Bills fans. I know a couple Bills fans that are friends of mine, and they really haven't had a lot to root for. So, I hope, this helps them out. Moving on to Casey Keenum. Obviously, everybody heard that he was traded to the Redskins. Also, the AB trade hasn't officially... It's close to going through. So, listen about that. But I'm going to assume it's all but done, like a lot of people have. On to Casey Keenum now. Casey Keenum was traded from the Denver Broncos to the Redskins for a... Casey Keenum in his 7th rounder was traded to the Redskins for his 6th rounder from the Redskins, obviously, to the Broncos. But I don't mind this, and I'll tell you why. And I know a lot of people are like, Bruce Allen, what are you doing? I don't mind this because I don't think they're bringing Casey Keenum to be a starter. Obviously, they paid Alex, so he's going to be the backup. But if you look at what happened to the Redskins last year and all the injuries at quarterback, you can see why they did this. They needed a competent backup because they do have some good moving parts around Casey Keenum. Or not. They have some good moving parts on that team. I shouldn't say around Casey Keenum because I don't think he'll be the starter. All that being said, I don't mind the move. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, why are you doing this? The only problem I have with this move is the money. How is the money working out? What do the Broncos owe? What do the Redskins have to pay? I don't know that. So if somebody like an HTTR or any other Redskins fan that follows me could quickly weigh in on the comments, kind of let me know what's up, that'd be cool. So what does this all mean for the Giants? Well, it's a stronger case that the Giants are going to probably have Casey Keenum sitting there at 6. Or not Casey Keenum. I got Keenum on the mind. Haskins is going to be sitting there at 6. So, I am none too happy about this. I'm none too happy because at this point, it only means the Bengals and or the Dolphins are going to move up and get him, and I don't see either one doing it. The Dolphins have too many holes to fill. The Bengals have too many holes to fill. Why would they trade up and get Haskins is beyond me. I know a lot of people, Bengals fans, are not crazy about Andy Dalton, and they want a successor in the wings. And obviously Miami, Tannehill can't stay healthy. So, quarterback's there. But I believe those teams would be happy taking either a Drew Lock or Daniel Jones if they really wanted to. So, right now, I don't... Unless the Raiders surprise somebody or unless the Bucs surprise somebody, Haskins, I believe, is sitting there at 6. And, I mean, to me, as a Giants fan, I don't mind the shitstorm we might get if we don't draft Haskins. Because I'm not crazy about him. Everybody knows how I feel. If you don't know how I feel, I will gladly spell it out for you. But I don't want the kid. All that being said, if the Giants do take him on draft day, I'm not going to be thrilled about it. I'm just going to sit back and bide my time. But I'm telling you right now, whenever he starts, he's got to prove to me that he can improve from week 1 to 16. And year 2, you better prove something to me, or I'm going to be sitting there pounding the table for bust. And guys, when it comes to a memory, I'm not saying I got a photographic memory, but I got a steel trap. And I'll tell you right now, I'm going to be calling out the Jeffrey Abbeys of the world who have been pounding the table for this dude. Entertainer, is on the fence. He likes him, and if the Giants take him, he can see why. But he has been some of a Haskins proponent. I'm going to rebuttal the dude because I don't want this kid. I believe it's a dangerous precedent. This kid has not proved enough. And I know to you guys, you see the underwear Olympics, you see a little bit of the tape, you see a little bit of the anticipation throws, you see a little bit of, reading the defense a little bit. But to me, he's never done it under duress. And there's no real game where you could point out at college and be like, he was under a lot of duress in that game, and he was making excellent decisions. And you don't have to be that great under duress. Are you getting rid of the ball? Are you making that tight window throw on third down and being accurate? These are some things I've looked at, and nobody's proven to me at all that he can do this in college on film. I see once in a while he steps up in the pocket. It's not really a crazy rush like in the Michigan game. He's not really under heavy duress. He steps up, a guy's wide open in the middle of the field, boom. Leads the guy, throws him open. Okay, good throw. At the combine, great throw. But can you do it when the chips are on the table? Because does he have that clutch gene? And I know guys will point to the Penn State game. Trust me, guys, I'm a Penn State fan. I was not impressed. And they beat us, and I was not impressed at all. I saw wide receivers wide goddamn open. Not because Dwayne Haskins was making dime-ass throws in there. No, wide receivers were wide open in the end of that game. I mean, obviously he's got to throw the ball to them. But when you have a wide open receiver, I can make that throw. Now, that's my biggest problem with Haskins. Can you do it? If he can and he proves me wrong, guys, I'll come on here and eat all the crow I could possibly eat. I'll come on and apologize. But if not, I'm sorry. I don't trust the kid can do it right thing. But by all means, I think it now means that Haskins will go to the Giants if the Giants and Dave Gettleman feel that he is the pick there. There's no doubt in my mind that he's most likely going to be the pick now, and I'm none too happy. This will be One Giant Rebuttal. Please like and subscribe, and go Big Blue!